Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little shot outside the window. If you could see it, it's snowing here right now. All right, and that is my lemon tree. Okay, and if you hear anything in the background, that is my little one in the bath singing JoJo Siwa to the best of her abilities. Don't judge. All right, so first we're going to start with lighting our evil eye candle. Angels, ancestors, ascended masters, and spirit guides. All things supernatural, the fae, the aliens, whatever you want to call them, whoever you call upon. Please return to sender all negative energies, entities, and those with negative intentions, and help to guide us towards that which is for our best and highest good, and our best and highest timeline. I have to say, I've done a lot of timeline jumping over the last, well, I think my whole life really, because timeline jumping, if you didn't already know, is a lot about energy, yes, maybe coming into alignment with certain energies, coming out of alignment with certain energies, but it's also about the decisions that you make and where they lead you. So, making a certain decision could change your timeline. And I've made a lot of decisions. Some decisions I let other people make for me. Those were the ones that ended the worst. Those were the ones I spent the rest of my life trying to correct. Anyways, okay, so there may be something about timeline jumping here. Also, I just got this, so I want to pick a page. We'll do a little something in there. This is going to be more specifically about, I think we're going to try and lean towards the, well, we'll say the full moon. We'll make this a full moon read, okay? It's happening, I think, on the 3-3 portal. So, you know, I may or may not do a separate read for the 3-3 portal. We shall see. All right, we got our Palo Santo. We are clearing and cleansing the energy. Again, I apologize for any background noise that you may hear, whether it be, you know, the air from the furnace or the TV or the child. It is what it is. All right. I hope you find this enjoyable regardless. All right. We are ready to begin. Okay. All right. So let's just start with the 12 laws of karma, and I'm just going to flip to a random page and see what comes up. Okay. So this is the law of cause and effect. Whatever we put into the universe will come back to us. And I'm just going to skip, because if you really want to, you can get the book and read it all yourself. But the key takeaway is want happiness and give happiness. If you want happiness, you have to give happiness. Right? Okay. Awesome. Okay, great. So let's see. I don't know if I'm going to start with this deck, because sometimes once I start with this deck, I tend to stick with it a little too long, so maybe not start with that one. All right, we'll do the Kibber-ish from Intuitive Kid first, okay? Spirit, what do you want us to know? What do we need to know about this full moon that we have coming up? I think it's in, is it Virgo? If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so this came out, but it kind of wanted to turn around. So we have commitment here. All right, so this could be someone that tried to get out of a commitment, okay, that they made to you, possibly a marriage. And we have the number 3. So it's confirmation for the 3-3 portal, or also could be third party in a marriage. Okay, so non-committal. Maybe someone wants commitment and someone else wants to continue or start third party relationships. And we have the ancestors here. And if you add 8 and 4, that's 12. And if you add 1 and 2, that breaks down to 3. So again, we have the 3. You know, this could be touching base on something I picked up on a recent read about the ancestors. And the ancestors having like an arranged marriage kind of thing. So this could be a union that was arranged by the ancestors for whatever reason. And someone pulled out, someone, I don't know. We'll see. All right. And we have number 38, work, labor, and efforts reverse. Yeah, so someone didn't want to put in the work. They didn't want to do the labor. And it was too much effort for them to fulfill whatever, I guess, spiritual contract this was. And we have 8 and 3 together is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So this breaks down to a 2, which is about decisions. Okay, so I won't say they necessarily made the wrong decision, but they made the easy decision, right? Or, well, at least what they thought was easier at the time, maybe. We have chakras in reverse and divination in reverse. 5 and 7 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So again, we have another 3 here. 3, 3, 2, 3, 7. That could be significant. And someone, okay, okay, so this could be, okay, so there could be some kind of ancestral feud here. And this maybe was an arranged marriage to try to, like, I don't know, in the spirit to try to end this feud, or just something along the lines of each lineage chose a competitor, okay, or something like that. And they ended up, you know, like in a marriage, in a commitment that was meant, okay, that was meant to stop you, block you from being able to work, okay, or to do what you came here to do, to try to keep you in chaos so you couldn't, so you wouldn't be in alignment, okay, and you couldn't do divination, you couldn't use your magic because you weren't in alignment. So this could be like a false flame. Okay, we've been getting that a lot. So there's a false flame that was arranged, okay, by some kind of ancestral feud or something like this, okay? Could just be a feud between the light and the dark, maybe. All right, and then we have, right, to keep you from being able to get into balance, to align your chakras, and to do what it is, right? Divination, what it is that you came here to do your work, your job, your mission. We have false documents, false statements, info agreement. Okay, so we also had something about in the previous reads, was it false witness, false allegations, false but also false flame maybe too. Okay. Forgery. There is something in the Bible about before Jesus comes, there'll be a counterfeit, right? So this could be like a counterfeit. This was the counterfeit that was sent in by the opposition to keep you from fulfilling your mission and getting into alignment with your true twin flame, okay? And if you have made it through all of this, and you are going through this eclipse season, through this 3/3 portal, through this full moon, and along with the full moon, we have a shit ton of other planetary alignments and closing out of cycles and beginning of new cycles with like Saturn and Uranus and Saturn and Neptune at 0 degrees in Aries and all these things, right? All these planetary alignments and what they mean. And if you want to know and understand more about that, I suggest you go to Aubrey Stars. I will put a link to her most recent video in the description. She does a really good job of putting into perspective the energetic alignments, okay, what it all means. And also she does a little tarot card pull at the end. So if you like tarot, you probably like her. She's very good. I have a couple other people like Molly McCord and Adam Enblas that I also, Nightlight Astrology is Adam Enblas, that I also like to watch. Those are the three that I really tend to stick to mainly. So if you are looking to understand a little bit more about what the universe is trying to speak to us, those would be good places to go. But again, if you have made it through this, if you understand this, if you are on the other side of this, basically, that's kind of what I feel like, is that we're coming out the other side, right? This is about having fulfilled, almost like fulfilled a karmic mission in order to move forward and fulfill the real mission, which is going to be coming into a union or commitment with a higher level soulmate that is more on your level, in alignment, possibly does divination if you do. So it's like someone that is more in alignment with who you are, who you want to be, who you're meant to be. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of like this is confirmation, all right? And also, like, just understanding, like, the ending and the new beginning. This is that crucial conjunction point, okay? Where everything comes together and then things go however they will. All right, give me one more from this deck and then I'll see if there's anything else. Yeah, okay, so the veil. And 6 and 5 is 11, right? And 11 breaks down to 2. So again, if that means anything to you, right? We've got, if you break it all down, someone might be born in 84. Okay. We've got 3, 3, 2, 3, 7, 2, and 101 for false. All right. Okay, so So yeah, so the veil, you know, there's a veil. You've lifted it, okay? You probably had the help of your ancestors along the way to get this done, right? To help you see and understand that pretty much every relationship that you were in was a false relationship, right? To help you get to the correct one. In order to do this, you had to be able to see beyond the veil. You had to be able to, well, you had to be able to live in a state of, I want to say in between, right? Where you can live in the real world, but also understand in what lies beyond our reality. Okay. All right. What else? Okay. This is the Intuitive Kev Tarot deck. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll just go through and kind of clarify each one as we go. Commitment. Why is commitment here? Okay, Wheel of Fortune and Strength Reverse. Okay, so this was like destiny reverse, okay, trying to stop you, block you from your destiny. Okay, so there was a false flame here. Strength that was meant to keep you weak and also test your strength. Ancestors, and that just flipped out reverse. So what is this? False person, right? Okay, so false person and reverse. So your ancestors helped you to see that this, or all of your relationships were false people, right? And help you to flip them up, flip them out, toss them away. Okay. Yeah. And also it could, like I said, it could also be that there is a particular relationship that was literally, you know, like each ancestry chose one person from their lineage, right? To come into this union. Like they picked what they thought was the best of the best, right? And you were it. Okay, ancestors. A lot of reverse shit here. Oh, great. Right, okay, so, trash box, but in reverse, right? So it's like, okay, you, like I said, you ancestors told you to throw them out, throw them away. But that this may have also been what they did to you, okay? Trying to play games with you, right? Acting like a clown. Trying to play games, threw you away because they were a false person and they were trying to get you to trauma bond to them, all this stuff, right? But we've seen through all of these things, right? Eight of Pentacles didn't work. It did not work. And hater reverse, right? So this person, if they did hate you before, it's like they don't now, okay? So it's like you've turned your haters into fans. All right, that's the energy there, okay? So I get to that even their ancestors, okay, have like mad love and respect for you because of how you handled the whole thing. So I feel like you have broken this curse, this feud, whatever, right? Because even their ancestors are being forced to admit that, like, you're the winner, basically. Okay, work, labor, and effort reverse. Yep. Talk about a twin flame. The Sun and Judgment. Yeah, so this was a twin flame relationship, or a false twin flame relationship. You were meant to be a twin flame. You were meant to come here and come into union with another twin flame, a high vibing twin flame, because in some way, right, this is going to help heal the universe, not just Earth, the universe. Okay. Right, but there was an intention, a false flame sent in with the intent to harm, to stop and block you, to keep you from going towards your true mission and flame. Okay, this person has been exposed and they are under judgment. Okay, Judgment is here for the exposed false flames. Chakras. These are like all in reverse. Yeah. Divine partner, reverse. Four of Swords, reverse. Okay, this person, they catfished you. Okay, they tried to show up as a divine partner, your divine partner, because you are divine and they are not. And like, it may have taken a while to figure this out, to get to the point, right, where you finally figured it out. But with the help of your ancestors, you were able to come to this conclusion, to expose the truth. And the Four of Swords reverse. This person intentionally, one, maybe at times wouldn't let you sleep, or you couldn't rest around this person. Your soul felt uneasy with this person, and they may have been doing things to intentionally upset you, to keep you in your head, to make you constantly be thinking about them, worrying about them, where they were, what they were doing, if they loved you, why did they treat you the way that they did, things like this. Okay, all to keep you out of alignment, to keep you in chaos, to keep you in a state of unrest and uneasiness. Divination. Four of Cups reverse. Okay, so divination reverse is Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, so I'm getting that this person, okay, they can't do divination anymore. They have lost their, and if they had any abilities, any spiritual abilities, they're gone now, okay? They are no longer allowed to do this to you or anyone else. And possibly they may have rejected their own spiritual abilities, okay? Because they didn't understand them, or they were afraid of them, or they rejected you because of your divination, okay? They didn't understand. They didn't love you unconditionally. They didn't accept you as you were. They demonized you, right? Because you had gifts and abilities that maybe they didn't understand. And they, again, false here, right? They may have put you on false trial, right? On trial falsely. Like the Salem witch trials, right? She's a witch. She's a witch.
Why is it not working?
Because they didn't really love you. And also I'm getting with this upside down, pouring out the cup. You had something supernatural to offer, and they threw it away, poured it down the drain, didn't want it because you were different. False. Why is that here? Five of Cups reverse. Okay, so this is grief, sadness, but upside down. Okay, so it's like, you know, this may have backfired on them. Okay, because maybe they wanted you to be sad and grieving and, you know, feeling loss. And maybe you did for a while, but I feel like they're the ones in this energy now. Anything else for false? That's a lot. Okay, so we have the moon reverse. So what was hidden has come to light. Sun exposure, right? Okay, Five of Pentacles reverse. They thought you were poor. They thought you had nothing to give, but that was not true. You are everything. You have everything. You are extremely abundant, and I feel like this was hidden. Okay, you were hidden, so they couldn't see you properly. Okay, until the time was right. Now they see you. Now that you're gone, they see you as you truly are, which is recovering as well from lack, okay? Lack of love, lack of finances, lack of truth, and Four of Pentacles reverse. They cannot hold you back any longer. Page of Pentacles, you are, you're just beginning, okay? You are just beginning your financial abundant journey, your financially abundant journey. It's almost like once they got removed from your life and your energy, then the keys to financial abundance were given to you because they were what was blocking your abundance. So this is a page here. It's like it's only going to go up from here. You're a page and you have all the rest of the way to go. And you're going to get there because they're not able to hold you back anymore. You are not in the Five of Pentacles, right? And this was hidden but is no longer. So ultimately, you know, they were false with you, but they were also false about you. They saw you with veil here too. They saw you with a veil over their eyes, right? They saw you how they wanted to see you. They may have seen you how others wanted to see you. This may have been a projection, right? But you have broken through that, okay? You've broken through other people's perception of you. You've broken through the version of yourself that other people projected onto you. And like I said with the veil, I said it before, it's like we're on the other side now. I feel like we have passed through the veil and we're on the other side. Before we were living in a false reality. Now we're living in the truth. Veil. Five of Swords. This was a battle, okay? This was a battle and you won. You won the battle. It was a hidden battle, a battle in the unseen, but also at times possibly in the real world because the decisions that you make here had an impact there, right? And vice versa. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else do we need to know? What can you tell me about the veil? That flipped out, but flipped back in. Two of Cups. Six of Swords. Six of Cups reversed. Magician. The veil. Okay, don't fall. Nine of Pentacles. Yep. You fought for your independence. Okay. You fought for your financial independence. You fought for your freedom. You fought for your individuality. You fought for your sovereign rights. You fought narcissistic enmeshment. Okay. So this could be, again, with ancestors here, this could be something that...
Mama, I'm soapy.
Yes, where's your towel?
I'll show you that I'm soapy.
I see you're soapy. Very soapy.
And
Very
my feet
nice.
are soapy too.
Very good. Nice and clean. Soapy, soapy. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, you fought for your independence. You fought for your sovereign rights. You fought for your freedom, your financial, abundance. You fought for all of this. Nine of Wands. Yeah, again, battle, wounded warrior. Okay, you have a lot of wounds, a lot of scars, a lot of PTSD from having to fight for yourself and also fight alone, right? This was a battle you had to win on your own. That's what I was going to say, is with ancestors here, you may have also had to not just battle your romantic partners, but also possibly parents, okay? Or those who came before you, so older siblings maybe. And it has left you scarred, okay? Permanently, I don't want to say disfigured, but permanently changed. But with Nine of Pentacles here, it's like ultimately for the better, okay? Anything else? Okay, so these two cards showed up in that flip that I didn't take, but I'll take them now. Two of Cups and Six of Swords. So it's like you are moving on from relationships, okay? whether it be romantic relationships, friendships, business partnerships. You are you are moving on from pretty much every relationship that you've ever had. You may have had to leave behind everything and everyone that you loved because they never really loved you, and they made false claims against you. They projected onto you. They projected onto you and made you unsafe. Were holding you back from who you are truly meant to be. Also, Two of Cups here could be holding you back from coming into union with yourself, okay? Because of that enmeshment, like I said, they wanted you to be so far up their ass that you didn't know where they ended and you began. Okay, so but you're oh, honey, you can't do that on the camera. You gotta go to my room and do that. Sorry. Okay, Two of Cups, Six of Swords. So yeah, so trying to prevent you from coming into union even with yourself. They didn't want you to know where they ended and you began because of this enmeshment. They wanted you so far up their ass. But you have escaped this, okay? You have come out again, I'm getting the feeling of come out the other side. So we are coming out of the other side. We are coming out on the other side of the veil, right? Safer, okay, towards safety. We have escaped these toxic relationships, okay? What else do we need to know about this full moon? Okay, mine, holidays, blessed, true love, soulmate. Okay, so someone wanted to claim you, right? All these people, that may have been part of the problem, right? All these relationships were toxic because they wanted to control you. They wanted to claim you. They wanted you to be theirs. They didn't want to come into union with you. They wanted to hold on to you. They wanted to possess you. They didn't want to love you as you were, okay, or as you are, and allow you to be yourself and just love being with you and around you. They wanted to control you. They wanted to take what was yours. They wanted you to be who and what they wanted you to be, right? And try and mold you into that, right? But you have a true love, a true twin flame soulmate out there, and I feel like it is your mission to find them or for them to find you, right? And for you to come into union with the true love and be blessed. And holidays, why is that here? Let me get a different deck. All right, I wasn't going to use this one, but just to clarify, maybe we will. Why is holidays here? Okay, I feel like we're just going off on a tangent, so I'm not going to use that one. Holidays, why is it here? Okay. We have the Ace of Cups and the Chariot reverse. So, again, I'm not sure what holidays has to do with this, except for maybe when you see them on the holidays, right? This may be the only time you ever see them. They try to stop you, block you, hold you back from love, from real love, true love. Okay. Oh, holidays could be rituals as well, because I don't have a card for rituals. 222 on the clock right now. Yeah. So I'm getting confirmation. Holidays is rituals here. They did rituals to stop you, block you, magic, hold you back, right? They did divination, but they can't do it anymore. Or if they do, it's not working. Okay. The universe is no longer accepting All right. They're offerings to do magic on you. What else do we need to know? Death. This is being stopped in their tracks. Okay, this is an ending of a cycle and a transformation, right? You are not the same person that you used to be. You are not who your parents raised you to be. You are who your ancestors and you yourself have raised you to be. Maybe you had very absent parents or very narcissistic parents that maybe you had to learn how to reparent yourself the right way as an adult. For some of you, you may have to do that while you were actually parenting your own children, which is very difficult, okay? But also I get to that with this, you have been through the valley of the shadow of death, okay? And you are coming out. You are coming out the other side. You are coming out of the shadows. You may have been through a dark night of the soul and it is over now. I feel like you have been living in the spirit for so long. What are you doing?
Wearing my swimsuit.
Okay, put it on.
It gives my shoulder owie and my neck.
Then maybe you got it on wrong.
You know I love you, right?
Yeah, don't take that off on my camera. Go back in the room and do it.
I don't know how.
It's backwards. Why don't you put on real clothes? It's snowing outside. It's not beta suit season. Stop that.
Well, I just...
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my shirt.
Okay.
My favorite shirt.
Okay, great. But you need pants too, you know.
Ah!
No yelling. No yelling. No yelling. Okay, Death. Sorry. Okay, so Death. This could also be an ego death. Maybe you had to let go of your own ego, right? In order to succeed. Okay. And now someone else could be going through an ego death. This could be an actual death as well. Someone close to you may be passing away. And this could be all of the above, okay? Because, you know, if you are here, if my messages resonate with you, then it is most likely that you have been through the worst of the worst, and therefore every single one of these would apply to you. Whereas most people could not handle one of these things, you have handled them all. Yeah.
I can dress in heel because I wanna...
Okay. We have the Queen of Swords.
Oh, I'm gonna be...
This is Aries, Leo, not Aries, Leo. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. You have reached this point of independence. You have established boundaries. Okay, these people cannot do anything to you anymore. It's almost as if they're dead to you. So if they're not actually dead, they're pretty much dead to you. You are starting over, okay? You have a whole new life ahead of you. Because also the old you is dead. You are not the same person that you used to be. You have changed. You have transformed. You have come out the other side stronger, wiser. This is wisdom as well. I'm getting wisdom here, okay? You have wisdom now, and you have brought wisdom. That is the Shekinah, the Holy Spirit. Okay, Sophia. You have awakened the spirit of Sophia and drawn her here. And you have clear communication. With what? Clear communication with what? Okay. Two of Wands reverse. Seven of Swords reverse. You received, oh, that's wonderful. I love it. That's a perfect outfit. Good job.
Now, I'm going to put my jacket on and my gloves on and my snow boots.
Oh no, we're not going outside right now.
I want to.
Not right now, maybe later.
I want to.
Maybe later.
Not right now.
No, later.
I'm going it by myself.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you wait for Colty? He'll be here soon.
No, I don't want
Okay,
to.
well, I got to finish this. Let me finish this, please. So you've received clear communication, okay, on the plans, the intentions of those around you who sought to steal, kill, and destroy, basically, okay, who worked for the other side, the dark side, if that's what you want to call it. And now you are protecting yourself from these people, okay? And we have the Emperor here, okay? So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could just be the boss, okay? Whoever that is, okay? It could be male father figures, your father, baby daddy, uncle, boss, whatever the case may be, right? But this divine masculine masked, right? It's a false, distorted masculine, masked as a divine masculine. Okay, you've learned the lessons. Okay, so it's like you have everything you need now to protect yourself from these types of people in the future. Okay, and this is going to serve you well as you move forward into your new life. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords reversed. The fight is over. Okay, and it's also a fair fight now because you can see them clearly. It's like you can see, almost like you could see their demons, okay, from like a mile away. So you know when you can see them coming, and you know when they're coming towards you to keep them away. You know who to keep away. And also, you know, the battle is over. You've won the fight. There is peace and a resolution and cutting loose, right? You already cut ties with these people, and you're not going to allow anybody like this into your energy ever again. So there's a level of protection here as well. Queen of Cups, okay? Yeah, because you are a Queen of Cups, and this needs to be protected, okay? So the Queen, it's like these are both aspects of you, but this is the Queen of Swords protecting the Queen of Cups, okay? Which is your healing energy, your intuitive, you know, aspect, your loving heart, you know, your deep compassion and empathy. Okay, and you needed this kind of protection that you didn't have before. And you didn't have it, and the Empress, you didn't have it for yourself. So you had to become it, okay? So you had to become what you were missing in your life. You had to fulfill every role. Right. And yeah, Five of Pentacles, and we had the Five of Pentacles reversed before, because it's like you were lacking before, but you're not anymore, because you've learned some tricks along the way. You have realized what it is or was that you needed to fix about yourself, whatever it was that you were missing, wherever, you know, there was a chink in the armor, and you fixed it. You fixed it by addressing it, not by ignoring it, but by healing it, by feeling it, by knowing what it was and allowing yourself to feel however you felt about it, and then being able to let it go, right? Because these were blockages, okay? These were causing blockages, okay? So these people were able to come in. Maybe some of them you were born into, right? But the people that you were drawing towards you were damaged. We'll just call them damaged goods, okay? Because that's what you were. And so you had to heal yourself. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. We already had that come out again. So yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You had to do it all yourself. You had to become everything you wanted and needed all in yourself. You had to become independent. Okay, you had to heal yourself. You had to heal your finances. Okay, your abundance, and you have done that. What else do we need to know? Five of Wands. Why is Five of Wands here? Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, this was a spiritual battle, okay, that is no longer able to continue, okay, because their ability to do magic has been taken away. And maybe you did this, okay? Maybe their abilities are now yours because you did everything you needed to do. You won. Maybe in defeating this ancestral feud or whatever it is, you, in defeating their ancestry, you picked up their spiritual gifts. So now you're even more powerful. Yeah, I'm getting that as well. Okay. Okay, what else do we need to know for this 3/3 full moon read? Oh, 33. It just hit me. Just hit me. Ascended Masters, okay? You are an Ascended Master. You have had the help and guidance of other Ascended Masters. You were chosen because you were a good student. Okay.
These two.
All right. You were
This is just the long stuff.
yes, you were the right student, okay? You were the right person for the job. You were the one who chosen because you were willing to learn. You were the right person because you had what it takes to get the job done, okay? Heartbreak, God, wind. The winds of change are here. God is here. Heartbreak, you may still have a little heartbreak, a little pain, right? But it's like, this is what's changing. Okay? No more heartbreak. You're not going to be feeling that anymore. You're healing. You're healing from all of that. God is here. God has changed. God has brought the winds of change to heal your heart. What else? Anything else from this deck? Happiness. Happiness is here. It also ties back to the beginning when we said the 12 laws of karma. It was about you get what you give. If you want happiness, you have to give happiness. You gave happiness. You give happiness. Even when your heart is breaking, you still found a way to give happiness to others. What else do we need to know? Uranus, the number 4, Wednesday. Okay, this is the pay ruler. Okay, so pay ruler. I am getting that you are going to get some kind of settlement, okay, some kind of payout. Freedom. Freedom is your payout, but also you might be getting enough money that you will have freedom to do whatever you want, to be whoever you want, to go wherever you want, to do whatever you want. Right? Possibly because you were held back for so long and you have overcome so much. It is a higher octave of Mercury, okay? It's about surprises. And the Fool card, which is new beginnings, starting over, clean slate. Okay, so there's you may be receiving unexpected money enough that you will have the freedom to do something, okay? Maybe it's freedom for the rest of your life. Maybe it's just the freedom to go on a vacation. All right, but there's something about that here. And this is also leaving the past behind. So you have not only left the people, places, and things from your past in the past, but you are not the same person. You left the old version of you in the past and you have emerged as something transformed, okay? So let's see if it comes out. Four of Swords. Okay, sorry, back to this deck. What else do we need to know? Okay, we have Scorpio. Again, this is transformation. All right. This is confirmation. Pisces, this is about spirituality. So you have gone through like a total transformation inside and out. Okay. The sun and the earth. I feel like this is you bringing heaven to earth, okay? Oh, also a golden age upon the earth. All right. August. This keeps coming out. The number 8 in August. Okay, so that could be significant. What else? No. Leo. Okay, so this could be something about you need to say no to a Leo, or you've learned to say no because of strength, okay? Because you have the strength of a lion. And you had to learn to say no. And it started with saying no, and then it just grew from there. Or you need to say no. You said no in August, or you need to say no in August to something, possibly a Leo. What else? 3. This is significant, okay? The 3-3 portal, the number 3, the Trinity, the Holy Spirit. 33, Ascended Masters, okay? Ascension. 22, Master Builder, breaks down to 4, which is stability. So you have mastered, okay, building a stable foundation as well. Number 7, this could be about luck. And 3-7, March and luck. So let's see, is it St. Patrick's Day? All right, maybe significant in some way, or the number 37 or 73. What else? 28. This came out again. So 10 as well. Karmic endings. Okay. Ooh. We have 8. Again, the number 8. So 8-8. Maybe something to do with the 8-8 portal, or either a previous one or a future one. Also, H may be important. Person. You know, initial person, place, or thing. Neptune. Again, the number 7. Okay. And Pisces. Okay. Spirituality, dreams, mercy, forgiveness.
Oh, hi, Mama.
Hi, honey.
I was just running here to get the
And December 12th, which breaks down to 3. Z. 26th number. Letter. December 26th could be a significant date for you. Or December maybe marked the end of something.
Yeah.
23. This is the number of chromosomes that you get from each parent, so there could be a parent involved here. It's also, I'm getting the number of life, okay, which is 322 is, like, for me anyways, death, all right, but it's death reverse,
Okay,
so that's life. So there may be some kind of rebirth here. And 15, cycle has closed. Also 15 is the number of the devil. So you have closed out some kind of cycle with the devil, with toxicity in yourself and others. Oz too. Okay, Oz, the Wizard of Oz. You have exposed, right, the people in power and the Yellow Brick Road. Maybe you found your way to the Yellow Brick Road, okay? Maybe exposing the people who hid behind masks or who were doing magic to make themselves bigger than they were. Okay, and also, okay, March. Okay, so there is a feeling here of almost like exposing a leprechaun or catching the leprechaun in the act. I've been getting that a lot lately, and in fact, I think I got that a lot last year. So it's funny that it's coming up again this year, almost like having done the read last year, manifested it for this year, and something about there's a big payout, right? Because you caught the leprechaun in the act of trying to steal from you. So now you get the pot of gold. You found your way down the Yellow Brick Road to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All right. So there's something about that. And Oz is the journey, right, that you took.
Mama, every time me and Tampy at Pop-Up's house, me and Tampy at Pop-Up's house, we see rainbows outside of the window at Pop-Up's house.
Yeah, rainbows.
Yeah.
See rainbows. That's nice.
Every time when I play with
All right, I am just going to run through this Linda Likes Tarot Big Bertha deck real quick and see if there's anything else Spirit wants to give us. W.
I know what this is.
Do you have my phone?
Under here.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and this is the thing.
Okay. So this is W, win, possibly, or could be an initial, person, place, or thing, and X. Maybe you won against your ex, okay?
In here.
Ooh, moving out of state. Okay, so someone is either moving out of state or has moved out of state. Okay, this could be confirmation for you. Exposed secrets. Okay, this could be because their secrets got exposed or they're trying to avoid having their secrets exposed.
Alright.
A.
It's still snowing.
Person, place, or thing. Initial, first, middle, last. Wax. Wax. Fake. Okay, fake. Fake, phony, wax, not real. Divine support surrounds you. Okay, you are supported by ancestors, angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, all that, right? And Virgo, the perfectionist. This is I'm pretty sure the full moon is in Virgo right now. So let me just check that real quick. So I want to confirm before I tell you guys that.
Tell me how everything's going. Miss you. Ciao.
Dear Luca, life in Porto Rosso is awesome. Everything's perfect.
It's a worm moon, Tuesday. It doesn't say on there. And let me just say Virgo. I don't know. Yeah, it is in Virgo. Okay, just wanted to confirm. Okay, so yeah, this is important. And Virgo is about, well, let me just see. Brings powerful time to clear mental clutter, release self-judgment, and restructure your daily life for better health and emotional balance. This cosmic event encourages letting go of perfectionism and focusing on nourishing, sustainable routines. So this is about, I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, you've made it out the other side, but you need to continue, okay, to keep your boundaries up, to clear and cleanse your energy, to do your healing emotional work, okay, to keep the fakes and phonies out of your life, okay, so that you can continue, okay, to move forward, making this a part of your daily routine, okay.
Yes. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but Julia's got some serious competition.
Yeah, it's about routines, setting firm boundaries, and it's about doing what's best for you, doing what's good for you, okay. And it's about creating the perfect life for you. You have done so much to try to make everyone else happy. It's time to make yourself happy now. What makes you happy? And I feel like that is kind of what the theme moving forward is finding out what makes you happy and going for it, because God wants to give that to you. But in order for you to have it, you have to know what makes you happy. So find what makes you happy. Okay? All right. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe and come back sometime. Bye.